Alexandra Parker, Alexandra. Last name Parker, Parker. You guys good to go? Senior police officer. Everybody good? All right. Hello, I am Officer Alexandra Parker with the Austin Police Department Public Information's Office. At approximately 5 a.m., specialized units set up at 1501 East Howard Lane to execute warrants on 2 separate apartment units that are related to a large robbery series. The SWAT team and negotiators responded to assist as well. With the expertise of all specialized units, 3 suspects were taken into custody and no one was injured. There is no known threat to the public and the shelter in place has been lifted. This is being investigated as Austin's 25th robbery series of the year. We would ask that anyone with information please call in to the robbery tip line at 512-974-5092. I can take any of your questions at this time.
Just to clarify, did the 2 separate individuals, or did the individuals in the 2 separate apartments, did they know each other? They were affiliated with each other?
So I don't have that information, but I believe there's going to be a connection because it's the same robbery series.
And were the apartment complexes next to each other, or do you know?
It's the same apartment complex, just 2 separate buildings.
Do you know what they were robbing?
I'm not sure.
Do you have any of the locations where they robbed?
I don't know. It's a series, so that means there were multiple locations. I can tell you that for sure, but I'm not sure if this is a business or individual robbery series. The robbery office would have that information.
Were any stolen goods recovered here at the scene today?
I don't have that information. I know that they executed a search warrant as well as an arrest warrant, so they were looking for some things as well.
I noticed you had the bomb squad. Is that just in case, or was there anything that led you to believe there might be something like that?
Sure. So the specialized units were the ones who initially responded to execute the warrant. However, at a certain point, the SWAT team also decided to deploy additional resources just to ensure that we could take everyone into custody as safely as possible.
Do you know how many APD personnel were deployed here total today?
Several. And a part of that is just procedure, right? These specialized units, they train for this. And so if there's any chance that they might be needed, we're going to be there and we're going to be ready so that we can resolve every situation as peacefully as possible.
We saw an ambulance here. Were anybody injured? Was anybody injured?
No, ma'am. No one was injured. That was probably a preparatory, just to be certain that everyone was okay.
Were they fully cooperative then, or did they try to barricade themselves at all?
So we had reason to believe that someone may have been barricaded, which is a part of the large response that we saw here today.
So the 3 that you guys were looking for were all taken, or are there any more arrests possibly connected to this series of robberies?
Correct. At this time, the information I have is that 3 suspects were taken into custody, and they're not concerned about the safety of the public as it relates to this incident. So I think that everyone was taken into custody.
Were there any weapons found?
I'm not sure. Thank you guys for your time. Have a good day.
Thank you.
Thanks for sticking with us, everybody, here on KXAN Live as we brought you that news conference from Officer Alexandra Parker there with the Austin Police Department's Public Information Office, sharing an update about a situation that unfolded in North Austin a little bit earlier today. What we found out there is that the police went to this apartment complex on Howard Lane, which is just west of Dessau Road. At this apartment complex, they wanted to execute search and arrest warrants, and 3 suspects were taken into custody. And according to the officer there, this was related to a large robbery series. We don't know any other information at this time about what was taken or what incidents these are linked to exactly, but what they said was this is related to a large robbery series here in Austin. 3 suspects taken into custody. We, of course, will ask Austin Police and work to get those suspects' names and a little bit more details about the search and arrest warrants potentially what else might have been taken by officers once those warrants were executed. But there are no injuries reported at this apartment complex near Howard and Desson Road. The shelter in place that had been in effect is now lifted, so people presumably there at that apartment complex can move about more normally again after 3 suspects were taken into custody by Austin police earlier this morning. More details about this situation are available at KXAN.com and on the KXAN News app. Please download that on your phone if you haven't done so already. Once again, I'm Will Dupree here in the KXAN Live studio. We thank you all for watching. We'll see you back here throughout the day with other updates, so please stay with us. Everybody take care and enjoy your Wednesday.